Hello, dear friends. Welcome at Eurythmy for You with Theodore on Monday. We will go through our sequence in order to strengthen our forces of the immune system through working on the inner presence of our being in the body, on our body awareness, and the body who feels perceived in its different layers just start to grow and become stronger. In the beginning, we go through these basic exercises which address the inner musicality of our body. Then we continue to work on the sound R. It's one element which prepares, in a way, for the exercises which comes afterwards, which want to increase the liveliness of this area around our eyes, which when one becomes older naturally gets more hardened, and we will try to get these juvenile forces, which have more to do with the lower being, into this area and connect it with the forces of light. And at the end, very briefly only, we will touch this exercise where the word Tao in a way is hidden behind it, just as the background of what we are doing, just as the means of expressing the human side behind everything. Okay, if I can invite you to come and join me, please prepare yourself, take the space which feels comfortable for you, and please be aware the most important thing is that you stay with yourself. You do the exercises and you know what you are trying to do. That's what your body understands. Your body understands what you try to do, because what you do will never be as perfect as the body can do it. And you stay with yourself, because this creates the countercurrents just by themselves, which brings about the balancing and healing forces which we need. Okay, so, and like always, we start at our center. I feel myself, I feel the realm of my chest, my breath, my heart, and from there I slowly go through the body, downwards, through the legs. I try to feel a little bit down into the earth, and my intention is going downwards. My letting go is going downwards. But through staying in contact with myself, forces come about which starts to carry my body, which let it grow, and the body feels carried. Let your breath react, make a step forward, backward, or just relax where you stand, and repeat. My center. Through the body, through the legs, into the earth. Allowing my body to experience the carrying forces. Allowing the breath to react. Before we do the exercises with the arms, which you have been doing during the last few times already, we start to bring some liveliness down there in this realm where our feet are. And I want to ask you to make a step with your left leg forward when we begin. And in order that you can follow me easily, I will switch and I will act like a mirror. So I take my right leg, but you take your left leg, so you just have a little bit of help or less confusion when we do this. It's a very simple stepping forward, so please step backwards as far as possible, that you have the opportunity to make 4 steps forward. And then just the left leg steps forward, the right goes aside and comes back again. Left forward, side, back, left forward. And that's very elastic, just like a elastic spring, tuck, and like this, and come back, and rest. So I put a little bit of weight on the foot which goes aside, but I do not really place it. It stays elastic and it brings me back. I stay here in my center. Yeah? I'm on my way forward. And we do the same going backwards. And again, the left leg begins. Backwards, left, right, and center. Back, right, center, as smooth as possible. Back, right, and stay elastic. It brings you back. And the last one, down, and pause. And never mind how well you succeeded and so on. You just try something, just feel into your legs. And just experience your breath. We do it one more time, and if a little tune comes into your mind, yeah, it's a sort of a musical walking, yeah. So, dum da da dee da dim bum bum da 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 dee dee da dim da dee dum. Anything like this. Needn't be perfect. I'm not a good singer. I'm just enjoying it. And then back. Da dee da dee da dum dee 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 dim dee dee dim dim bum bum. And relax. Now we just do the exercises with the arms, starting with the clavicles and then going step by step through the arms. And now I do again my correct sides, left and right, and we start again with the same foot. The left foot goes forward, left forward to the right, and just stand there, feel your clavicles. The energy which wants to go out, its lightness. Let it flow into the upper arm, go through the lower arm, to the wrists, feel them. Feel your hands, feel all your fingers, 5 fingers, can you feel them? Feel your fingertips and beyond, and have the feeling, oh, I'm going out there. But I feel my body, that's why I'm still grounded very nicely. And arrive. Let your arms come down, but keep this feeling of where you have arrived at. Let your breath react. Close your foot, your feet. Breathe. We repeat it once again, and now we do the more expressive movement with the arms. We have practiced it a little bit, so we just indicate it. Left foot forward, to the right, feel the clavicles. Just let the energy flow into your arms and slightly make a circle with them. Just bringing them from behind, forward to the hands, and the second time. You feel your upper arms, you go back, you bring the energy, it flows into your hands. There it is. In your lower arms, you just you stream in And from the elbows you stream through the lower arms to the wrists, and that makes the arms wide. You come back through the lower arms to the elbows, and you stream out through the elbows, through the lower arm to the wrist. And then just bend your fingertips slightly backwards and let this create a countercurrent in your lower arm towards your wrist, and which helps you to enter your wrist and have the impression of arriving in there. And let this make you feel your own body stronger. Let your breath react, relax, and just turn your hands slowly. And by slowly turning them, let them rise a little bit. And have the impression the hands turn the arm, and not the arm the hands. Just be in your hands. Turning them. Widen your fingers and feel the air between the fingers when coming in, when going out. Can you feel that they become a little bit cooler coming in? And then going out, can you feel your fingers one after the other? Thumb, the long one, the middle one, ring finger, little finger. And when coming in, feel the space between the fingers. When going out, again, one finger after the other. Thumb, second, third, fourth, fifth finger. Okay, and then stretch a little bit. Move the fingertips, go out, really move the fingers. If you could sprinkle the walls around you, and then peace comes, I arrive. I'm in contact with my body, I'm not drawn out. And I let go. And I stay in contact with myself, and which was sensible right now. Let your breath react. Close your feet, just in order to relax. Feel your legs. How do they feel now? We have been working with the arms, but what does your legs say now? To finish this part, we again go from our clavicles towards our fingertips, but we do it on the way in from above there towards the body, and at the end arriving in the body. To prepare this, please do with your right leg a step backwards. That's just the preparation. And now very slowly bring the left foot towards the right one. Very slowly until they are next to each other. Arrive. Yeah. Feel your heels. Feel your clavicles. And then we start up there, but we are connected with the clavicles. We slowly go into our upper arms, and we start turning them a little bit in circles. Up there it goes behind, and a little bit lower it goes forward. We walk into our lower arms and streaming in through the lower arms, streaming out through the lower arms, but we stay in the lower arms. Yeah, walking from or moving from the wrists to the elbows, from the elbow to the wrists. We arrive in the wrists. We arrive in our body. We feel our heels. And bringing the fingertips back helps us to enter deeper into our wrists. We let go, and we are in our hands, the flat hands, and they just turn slowly. And the hands twist the arm, and not the arm turns the hands. I widen my fingers and I feel down there the air in the space below, and they come in. And then going out again, I feel from the thumb to the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. And coming in, I feel the space between the fingers, the air passing by. I go out, thumb, second, third, fourth, fifth. And I come in, wide fingers. And then I go through my fingertips, and depending on the temperament, you spray sugar around, or salt, or vinegar, or perfume, or nice cream. Yeah, everything is just wonderfully nice dressing. Yeah, and then you just finish this, and now let this penetrate your body. You just feel how these nice things slowly, slowly, like a diffusion, you start to feel them in your body arrive. Feel how you stand now, and still feel that your chest inwardly is big and free. The hands are not pressed against the body, but it's just everything is penetrating through my skin into my body, and it feels so good. Relax, let your breath react, and sit down for 1 or 2 minutes to listen to the resonance. What's the general impression I get when I listen into my body? What do these exercises do? How is my breath affected? And don't even judge it, just observe how your lung moves in and out. And enjoy the quality of this movement. Just feel your legs and enjoy that you have legs. And experience that there's life in your legs. And the life responds to what you've been doing. And the more you observe it, the more joyfully this life even reacts or becomes in your inner eyes. And again, listen to your breathing. What is carrying your breathing? Does it feel supported, or does it have to work a lot by itself? Everything is possible, just put those or similar questions. How do you feel your feet? Great. If you want, let's continue, and we work on the R gesture, the R. Yeah? And if you speak the R, in the way in some parts of German it's spoken, you can feel this quality of resistance and letting go, or contraction and letting go. Yeah, it's like an engine which starts, yeah, of a car or something like that, and then it goes. Yeah. So it's overcoming hindrances, overcoming resistance, but still valuing this resistance because it's necessary to be able to make this jump forward. Yeah? And the body needs this energy. Yeah? Because he has to build bodies, but he has also to dissolve it again, to bring it into movement, into lightness. Okay. Life. And we just go into this movement now, very slightly. And we don't have to become perfect, it's just we want to touch a few things. And just stand relaxed, but maybe one foot a little bit more forward, the other one a little bit more backwards. And just to start with, to bring a little bit of flexibility down there, put your hands on your hips, because this helps us to perceive the movement we do with them. And then let's just make a little circle with the hips by, we go forward. So we make this R with the hips, we go down, we go backwards, and we go up again. Go forward, back, down, backwards, and up again. I find my center, I relax, I change my feet. And again, I go forward, down, backwards, up again. I breathe, I go forward, down, back, up again, and relax. Let's do it one more time, so each side once again, and two things. Putting your hands here or here helps us that this part of the body can develop something like eyes. And let's have a look if the movement is round or if we just have corners, that we just down this, that we have a box, or is this movement round? And the other thing is, try to stay a little bit upright. You could do it the other way, more expressive, bending forward, backward as well. But at the moment, our ship, and what's the English word? Mast, the pole there, the pole of the ship where the sails are on, stays upright. So round here, upright there, flexible in the legs. The hips lead the movement, not the legs have to do it. Forward, down, back, and up. Forward, down, back, as round as possible. Change the legs, the other one is forward, the hips are frontal, and forward, down, as round as possible. And have the feeling of staying upright. Go down inwardly, move backward, and come up again. And relax, 2 times is enough. And breathe. Let the breath react. And now we recollect these 4 phases in the air. We start here in front, and then we put a little bit of energy in the hand. We collect energy. We have to eat. We need nourishment. This nourishment develops energy. The energy rises in us. When we are full, the heart opens up. We can give away things. We have power. And then we let go. The present belongs to the other one, and we return to ourselves. We do not lose ourselves again. A little bit of contraction, raising of energy, giving it away, letting go and returning to myself. Last time, coming towards me, growing, giving giving it away and returning. I feel myself. Now, just breathe again. We try to find if this giving it away part maybe can develop a little bit like, because that's the airy part of the movement, like wings. And in a way it wants to carry us a few steps forwards, and then we just let go. So that naturally a few steps come out of this. Yeah? And we try not to walk, but that this feeling carries us forward, like a parachute. Yeah? Or if you are serving, kite serving, for example, then it carries you. You are carried. Yeah? And we try this. Can we catch this carrying quality? Backwards, up. And now I listen into this. Okay, it carries me. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I try to find this quality. Up and again, let it carry you and stop. So how do I have to listen into there? And it's not, listening is a good expression, because it's not I'm doing it, but I use my arms to perceive this quality, and then it unfolds. Yeah? I cannot carry myself with my arms, but I can use my arms to perceive that this carrying quality comes about, and then I follow it. Let's do it maybe 2 or 3 more times, just trying how can I create this being carried towards me, rising of energy, and now giving, and let it carry me a little bit, 2 steps perhaps, or 3, backwards, down, okay, back, up. I open my heart and I'm looking for this caring quality. I let go, and I try to do as little as possible myself, and I return to myself. And breathe. What we try to do is to bring as much, no, we don't bring it, but we touch the liveliness of our body, the light forces, to use them afterwards. And in order to do it even more, we will now try to do this movement more up here. And can I also have this carrying quality when I do the air up here? Maybe we do it standing first, just that you understand what I mean. And you start at the height of your chest. And then this coming in is here. And then this rising of energy, now it's becoming like a big ear. And then it has a listening quality when going forward. And then you arrive at the heart level. And then this, the diaphragm, perhaps on this level, things come in, energy rises, but it becomes this listening space which is at rest. And this listening space starts to carry me. I sink down, and last time I come in here. The space behind opens, and this space starts to carry me. And I let go, and now let your hands sink completely and just arrive at yourself and breathe. And this we try also, can this carry my steps? What's happening up here? And it's different from what we have been doing as we did it down here. Just can we have a listening quality, a more sensual quality, yeah, which has an effect even in our feet. Yeah? And we let just the steps come as they come. Oh, sorry, we start here. Heart level, diaphragm level. Coming in, and it's listening, listening, listening. Yeah. Coming in, listening, listening. Yes, the last time. You can't see me anymore soon, but yeah. And listening and let go. And let the breath react. We don't repeat it more often because it's just what we tried to do, not what we have achieved. Yeah? So if you would work hard and hard on it, that's not necessary. Yeah? Your body understood a little bit what you tried, and just letting go helps us to stay with ourselves. Feel your legs. We just remember this, going from the clavicles into the upper arms, bring the upper arms back, bring the upper arms next to your body forward, and allow and follow it with a few steps forward. Just feel this energy from these upper arms, and then let go. Go back and do it a second time. It's just a step in between to show this, we have this energy of we bring something from one space, from the space behind, into another space, into the space in front. Feel the clavicles. Go behind in your spiritual backpack. Just take what is there, bring it along, and follow it a little bit. And just feel the feeling in your upper arms. What is it like? And this feeling we now try to repeat or imitate a little bit in our legs. And instead of going with the upper arm backwards, we lift one thigh, and then slowly we put energy in. The foot hangs like a bulb, and then we put this upper leg slowly down, and we plant the foot in the floor. And we feel how it soon is covered nicely by earth. We take the other leg. We put energy into the thigh, bring the foot down, plant the foot. And for this, we just use energy of the thigh. And the foot is completely relaxed. There mustn't be any harm to the bulb, which we plant. We lift the thigh. The foot is completely relaxed. All energy is in the thigh. We plant it there. Yeah? From the air into the earth. Energy in the thighs. Down there. Do it as if you would have two more legs, fantasy legs. Just stand with the physical legs here. And let's do it with our fantasy leg. It's not a fantasy in the head, it's a body-felt fantasy. So, lift which leg does not matter, left first, right first, just as you want. Lift one leg, give energy, the foot hangs, give energy in the thigh, and slowly bring it down and plant the foot and feel the energy in the muscles of the fantasy thighs. Take the other thigh, lift it, put some energy into the muscles. The foot is hangs completely relaxed. Bring it down to the earth and gently plant it into the earth. Do it again with the first one. Lift the thigh. Give energy into it. The foot hangs relaxed. Plant it. Use all muscles of your fantasy thigh. And the other one, once again, lift it. Feel the muscles. Use the muscles. Plant the foot. Let your breath react. You have been working. just was invisible, but you have been working. Let's do the same again. But in the meantime, we just slowly walk forward. So go back as far as possible, that you have a little bit of space in front of you, and you just stop when hindrances coming apart, yeah, and you are. And let's try maybe on one way, you are so quick that you can do it with one foot fantasy leg and the other fantasy leg. Lift your fantasy thigh, walk forwards and slowly plant this foot. Lift the other one, slowly plant the foot. Lift the thigh while walking backwards, slowly plant the foot. Feel the muscles. Lift the thigh, plant the foot. Use all muscles of your thighs. One last time, lift your thigh, plant the foot. Feel the muscles of the thighs. Lift the other one, bring it down, plant the foot. Let your breath react, and on the way back, one more time, lift the thigh, plant it, lift the thigh, plant the foot. Relax. This is a sort of metamorphosis, a little bit of relationship to this energy. I bring this, what is there, into myself. I plant it here. It has to do with this, has some similarity. And this energy, which was just carrying us forward, we imitate or we touch with our legs in the following manner. Just stand there relaxed, and then just feel your toes and gently move them out and bring them back again, as if you would comb grass, yeah? Or your dog which likes it, and then come back. Yeah? And it's just this way, going out, feel it, and come back. Feel this way, yeah? And while going out, just spread your toes, all 5 toes, spread them a little bit. Come back. You can do it any direction, forward, sideward, backwards, whatever you want. Spread, and just remember, can you feel the big toe, the second one, and so on, one after the other? You probably can't, but you can try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how nice. And now, are you ready? We do this just the same thing by walking forward with our fantasy legs and toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so nice. We arrive. Backwards, 1 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So airy, this feeling. Wow, so airy. Oh, wonderful. So wide. Arrive. Last time, forward, backward. Or all 5 toes together. Feel free to do it the way you want to do it. Forward. And the other one. And just let it come back carefully, but the spreading out is the thing we want to achieve. And backwards again. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just becoming wide. And place your fantasy leg back without becoming narrow again. Let your breath react. Feel your legs. Feel your belly. Feel the lower belly, the upper belly, the hips, the pelvis. What are the feelings there? Just sit down for a minute to listen to the resonance and the observations which come about by themselves. Don't force anything. What comes into appearance first? What do I feel? What do I like? What do I like less? Differences of left and right. Which part of the body can I feel well? Which are less accessible? Everything is okay. Listen into your chest. What's the relationship between the beat of the heart and the lungs? How do you perceive your heartbeat? How the flow of the breath and how is the interaction? Or how do they like each other? Let's put it like this. I hope that some of you noticed that despite of we were working, the liveliness in the body did not decrease, but in a subtle way, the body reacts to what we've been doing. And this now we want to just use, and if you did not notice it, it's not depending if you notice it, but it's nice if you notice it. But it will be there just through your interest in observing it, or that helps it even to grow. And now we want to get this liveliness into this realm and work with these different polarities. And for this, we have been using the eurythmy gesture. There are different ways of doing it. You can doing it like this. And we just went into this picture of the standing wave, which in the sea or in a lake just is going up and down, and that's why the boat just stays on its place. And then we had this running wave, which in a river just runs along or at the shore on the beach and comes back again. And those two ways of waves we were working with. And we try to do it a little bit playfully, looking for countercurrents, trying to make them coming about. And we start like this, that we place our hands left and right of our hips. And then our fingers lead a sort of 8 around the body. The fingers lead the hands up, they lead them behind the head, they lead the hands around the head, they lead the hands behind the back, and the fingers bend in order to lead the hands to where they came from in the beginning. And relax. You can stand feet apart like this or like this. Just do what feels better for you. Just don't. Okay? Impose anything on yourself. And now we do it once again, and we just try that this movement, we are really in our fingers, is not only taking part in our fingers, that in some way or the other we feel, yes, our body in a way experiences something too. Something is happening also in the body, but we do the same. We are completely in the fingers. Up here, going back there, but what's happening in the body? Nothing special, but nice feelings maybe. Coming there, going behind, coming back. Oh, what's happening in the body? Just, oh yeah. It's not a block, no. it's alive. And let your breath react. And now we consciously we move the body in the same current, like the arms, the wave is doing it. So bend your knees a little bit, and we slowly come up together with the wave. The hands come up, the legs stretch. And we are like the water itself, it comes around, and the legs bend. We are the standing wave. And once again, we just continue. Up, wow, and down, just a little bit. And try to coordinate legs and arms. And then just relax, but keep your feeling down. Just don't feel the depth of the sea. Yeah? You are 1,000 meter, 2,000 meter deep. Every human being is deep. Let your breath react. And now we just enjoy that. If I feel myself, there are also counter currents. So we just do the opposite and try to detect, oh, that's nice too. And if we have the feeling, oh, that's nice too, we know we are in the counter current. We don't have, our head maybe wants to have more, but no, our feeling life enjoys it, and so we know there they are. And for this reason, we start with stretched legs and go down when the hands go up. The hands lead upwards, and slowly the knees bend. The hands turn around, come down, the wave, the 8, and the legs stretch. And we continue one more time. Bending. It's so natural. Oh, nice. I don't have to think how to do it. The legs come just up by themselves. They know how quick. Yes. And let go. And let the breath react. And in order to increase the fun, one could say, okay, there's a counter current which goes down when my hands go up. Maybe there's even a counter current to this going down. And I let my body go down, and I go up with the counter current to the counter current. I'm not following my hands, but inwardly my soul just follows the counter current to the going down. So we just do the same again. I turn again. Maybe you can see me doing differently, but you won't see my counter current to the counter current. It's a very private thing, yeah. So you can do it. It's just looking into a direction, yeah. And it's so easy. It's just to perceive, a question of perceiving it. So, yep, stretched legs. The 8, the wave begins. I go down, but instead of only going down, I feel I'm rising, and my knees and legs are stretching, but I am descending deep into the earth, into the sea. The W, the W, the 8 is rising, the legs are bending, but I'm reaching the surface of the sea, and I'm stretching, and I feel the depths of the sea. And I stand. Let your breath react. Feel your chest, feel your arms. You probably feel maybe a little bit condensed, contained. That's not a very free movement. Use just these waves, they just stand there. Yeah? They are not allowed to do anything else than going up and down. For this reason, now it's time to really reach the shore and start really flowing. Yeah? And we do just let it, forget about these counter currents up and down. We need a little bit of energy there to be able to reach the shore and play with the children there. So we start and we let us be carried on the shore. We go up the wave, up here, behind, and feel the space behind. Because you want to do something for the eyes. And then just let it flow down a little bit and let you, in a few waves, carry it on the shore and let it go away. Wait a little bit and then you see the water coming back, streaming into the sea again. Feel the space behind your head and let go. And breathe. One more time, just to enjoy it. 8. Behind. Above. Follow with your feeling, but don't lose your body. And back. And feel how it goes into the big sea behind you and let go. And let your breath react. Now we are very much working on this level here, backward, forward in this area. Not only in the middle, but the head is involved. And now let's try to detect countercurrents here as well. When we do this going on the shore, maybe while we feel it's taking us along, we might slightly feel something coming towards us at the same time. It's nothing special, we only try to feel, we don't have to do anything. We say, oh, you are there. And when we go back, it takes us back, we feel also there's also something, wow, sort of a goodbye, or it was so nice towards the shore. Just let's look if there's something, and it can only be there if we perceive it. In a way you can say our perception creates it, but it's not fantasy, Okay, W upwards. Is also something coming along. I'm streaming out, but is something coming towards me. The water is coming back, taking me into the lake, into the sea. Is something streaming out on the shore. Relax, breathe one last time. And just do it very carefully. Don't push anything. Everything is just perception, and we use our arms to perceive these movements. Lots of space behind that, above that. Joy, receive. And now, give. Wow. Just let go, relax, feel your center. Feel how you stand. Feel the work which takes place in your rhythmical system, heart, lungs. Feel your head, the eyes, the ears, the forehead, and the skull in the back. We now do the R gesture. We start at the front of the heart, and it's actually the heart which moves our hands out. The raise of the heart. And then the arms are stretched, and the heart raised through the stretched arms, far out. And then an answer comes raying in, taking my shoulders back a little bit. That brings me on the heels. And now I try to keep this in-streaming quality throughout the movement, throughout the slowly bring the arms down. But there's this in-streaming into my shoulder blades, and it brings this energy in. I'm on my heels, and even when my arms are behind, and I feel my kidneys, or the area of my kidneys, this in-streaming quality is still there. And fancy enough, it still brings me on my heels. It's not pushing me forward. And then I turn it, and the in-streaming quality of my hands stays. The hands move nearly by themselves, and it streams in through my arms. It streams in through my arms. It streams in through my arms. And go as high as you want. You don't have to become vertical. Just as long as you can keep this in-streaming quality. Let go. Feel the area of your eyes. Feel your kidneys. The space behind your kidneys. Feel your hips. Breathe. We do one more, the wave up. The wave on the shore with the countercurrent towards me. The water coming back into the sea with the countercurrent towards the shore. The letting go. And then we start the in-streaming are behind where our kidneys are. And from there we try to create the in-streaming quality, go up and down again. And then we sit down. Wave upwards. Wave behind. Wave on the shore. Stream comes towards me. I go to the shore, but stream towards me. Wow. I'm not losing myself. Water comes back into the lake, but from me a stream goes out there. I let go. I feel the space behind me. The heart stretches my arms into the space. The arms are far behind. I create this in-streaming in my arms, and slowly I move them down and forward, and this in-streaming stays. I'm on my heels, just naturally. And I try to defend these in-streaming qualities in my arms. And from up there, I slowly come down again. I keep this in-streaming quality alive in the arms, through the hands, through the arms towards me. And also when my hands arrive behind me again, the in-streaming quality stays, and I'm still on my heels. I wait a little bit, I enjoy this in-streaming. I drink it, I let go. I let my breath react. Let's sit down for 1-2 minutes before we close with the finishing exercise. Just what's your general impression now when you compare it with what was before, with after the R exercises? How do you feel your head, the area around your eyes now? How do you feel the area around your forehead and behind your head? How do you feel the space around or behind your kidneys, but in your body. The same left and right. It's okay if it's different. It should be different. Don't be astonished if it's different. There is no same left and right. Yeah? So, but just perceive the differences. What about your throat? Is it thin and long, or is it short and thick now? Find some things which surprise you. And breathe. We finish with just doing 2 times this exercise. It's a T gesture, and for me, at least in this exercise, but maybe general, the important thing is that the T is just, I'm reaching out upwards. I want to reach the sky. I want to reach heaven. And because of this, and that's not me, an answer is coming down, which I receive, and my fingertips just go with it. And this coming down is only possible as long as I still try to reach heaven. And then we open up, we come down, we open up a second time. Feel deep down into the earth and form the gesture of the O. And the O is becoming like a tympanon, that we can somehow listen into our body if we have something like an echo, a resounding of what we did with the T in the beginning. But it's not the T, we will not see the same, but just how does it resound. 2 times. 1 time I speak a little bit more, 1 time less. I feel my lower legs, I start my upstreaming from there. Out there, and my heart continues the streaming up. And I reach very up high, I want to reach the sky, and then I feel something coming down, a countercurrent. And my fingertips follow it a little bit, and then let it continue by itself down into my heart. I still stream upwards under my upper arms and elbows and lower legs. And now I open up and receive. And again I open up and let go. And again I open up and go even deeper, deeper and deeper. And again I open up and start listening. Using the O gesture like a tympanon to listen into my body eardrum. I let my breath react and let go. And keep alive what was there. 1 last time. Let your breath react. Keep around yourself, in yourself, what became alive. Sit down, relax, listen to the resonance, and be grateful towards yourself that you have been working so hard. And I hope that you feel that the body likes it. Those of you who have a question can write one now. I can answer it. Those of you who just want to relax now, which would be great if you take 10, 15 minutes, maybe even to lie down, or to let the waves go on the shore and come back, or maybe let them go on the lake out there and come back towards you on the shore. Just allow yourself to take some time and to profit even more from what you've been doing. I want to say thank you for this opportunity to work with you. We have another 2 times in the sequence, and I'm very much looking forward to it. If you have friends where you think they could still join in, they can even try, if they can follow, it's not that difficult. We have the summer week going on, it's so difficult to travel, but it would be great to have a little bit of internationality, because Eurythmy for You really wants to address the English-speaking world, the big world, the intercontinental substance. We will see what's possible. I have you in mind anyway. And now I say goodbye and see you the next time.